Some of those protesters were wearing masks, which made it difficult for police to identify those suspected of assaulting officers. One Arizona representative says when people are able to hide their faces, they're more likely to commit acts of violence, and he hopes to change that. This footage shows just a glimpse of the chaotic scene in downtown Phoenix following President Trump's speech. Republican Representative Jay Lawrence says some of the more violent protesters hid their faces with masks. He plans to introduce a bill that would prohibit the use of masks and hoods at future protests.
People say, if I'm unmasked, my boss will know who I am. If you are that ashamed of that for which you are demonstrating, you shouldn't be doing it. Stay home.
While Arizona does not yet have a law like this, other states like Alabama and West Virginia have already adopted similar laws. Representative Lawrence says in addition to making it a felony for someone to wear a hood or a mask at a protest, he hopes enhanced charges will come to those who commit crimes while wearing a mask. And Lawrence isn't the only one who thinks unmasking those people could make public demonstrations safer. Don Steinmetz is a former Phoenix police sergeant.
When you see people with masks and stuff like that, as a police officer, you think of a bank robber or somebody like that generally, so you know that they're concealing it for some kind of bad deed.
However, some people are concerned that this ban would violate their constitutional rights, like Phoenix resident Tanya Mendez, who participated in the protest a few weeks ago.
However people want to dress to a protest, they have the freedom to dress however they want. You know, if people are comfortable with open carry laws in the state of Arizona, why would somebody feel uncomfortable with a mask or being able to remain anonymous?
We asked ASU law professor Joseph Rusomano if a law like this would be constitutional. He says if it infringes on the ability to express an idea, it could violate the First Amendment. However, government interest in public safety could outweigh an individual's right to free speech. Lawrence has sent his suggestion to House attorneys who are in the process of writing the legislation. He says he'll introduce the bill as his first order of business in January. In the Broadcast Center, Bridget Dowd, Cronkite News.